everybody, what's going on today? Welcome to the channel. Today we're going to have a couple of debuts. We're going to have an Andruw Jones 99 Signature Series debut, and we're also going to have my debut with zone hitting in ranked seasons. So yeah, that'll be pretty fun. But you guys do me a favor, as always, man, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, subscribe. We're on this road to 1,000 subs right now, so getting really close, and appreciate all the support throughout the year. You guys have been amazing, so you know, just anything you can do, share the videos, get the word out, man, and let's get to 1,000 here. So without further ado, man, let's go over this card real quick, and then we'll go ahead and get to some gameplay. Contact on this card is 91, 93, 106, 107 on the power, so good power there. 93 vision, so that's pretty good. I wish the vision was a little bit higher, maybe, and maybe even the contact a little bit higher, but that power might make up for it now that I've kind of started using zone a little bit. So plate discipline 107, clutch 89. I think that clutch number should be a little higher too, but that's not, it doesn't do a whole lot anyway in gameplay. And then the fielding's great, man. 98 fielding, so he's gonna be a diamond at any of the outfield positions. That's awesome. 87 arm strength, 86 on the arm accuracy, and 99 reaction. So he's gonna get great jumps on the ball on just about everything that's hit out to the outfield to him. And then 82 speed is great also, and 65 stealing and 65 base running aggression. So he can swipe some bags for you as well. Pretty good 5-tool card. Right here. But all right, so let's go ahead and jump into some gameplay. It is going to be at Polo grounds, man. So this is my ranked seasons debut with zone hitting with Andruw Jones and at Polo grounds. Kind of a ballsy move, but yeah, let's jump right to it. All right, you guys. So here's the matchup I got. I'm not even going to try to pronounce this guy's name of his team. The game found me this matchup. This guy has 2 diamonds, 5 golds with the pitcher, and a couple of silvers. So it was a little hard to find matchups here this morning, but I ended up finding this one, and whatever, man. He's kind of new, so you know, it is what it is, man. I can't help who the game matches me up with. He's 10 and 13. He's only a bronze level player also, so you know, I figured, well, this might be just some practice here for zone hitting, but it is Polo grounds. You never know what can happen. First batter, here's Ricky Henderson. I get him looking there on strike 3. He's got Hanley Ramirez here, the gold Hanley Ramirez card. Got him on a 1-2 count. Go with a high heat. Blow that one by him and get strike 3 again. So there's 2 strikeouts there in the first 2 batters. And then Gleyber Torres comes up here with a 0-2 count. And we bust him inside with a fastball and strike him out. So 3 Ks there to start the game. That's a perfect start, man. Can't do much better than that. So got Ichiro leading off for me here. Got a 2-2 count on Ichiro. I moved the zone a little bit into the inside because it seemed like he was throwing me a little in. So it turns out it was like the perfect idea, and I ended up getting that line drive single there down the right field line. So I apologize, by the way, that there is no game audio. I don't know what happened, but it was kind of corrupt. So I just took it out and figured I'd dub this recorded audio over top of it. So this is Andruw Jones' first ranked seasons at bat right here. I'm going to go ahead and swipe second base there with Ichiro. Get in there easily and take the bag. So I'm just trying to move him over to third. Pitching me outside. So we got the 1-1 count right now. Brings the cutter inside, but swing and foul it off right there. Andrew's swing feels a little heavy. I don't know if you guys have used it or any of y'all have. You let me know in the comments what you guys think of him so far, but his swing feels a little heavy. That one, like, I turned on it, man, and crushed it pretty good, but it's right to the left fielder. I noticed what you guys have been talking about. All these zone guys have been talking about these line-out issues all year. Oh my God, how have you not all switched by now? Like, there's so many line-outs I get in this game. It drives me crazy. So we couldn't move him over to third with Andruw, so I go ahead and steal the base there. And take that pitch. And then on 3-1 here to Robbie. Robbie puts one into center field. He gets a bad jump on it, but he's still able to track it down and make the catch. But it's deep enough to get the runner in to score. So a sac fly right there. But yeah, man, so many well-hit balls that are just lineouts, man. Good goods and lineouts. It's crazy. Like that one was good squared up and ends up being a lineout. So Pujols comes up here and hits one pretty well. But I was at Polo. He's able to track it down and make the final out there. But we got the 1-0 lead here early in the first, so that's pretty good. Miguel Sano step into the plate here for him. 0-2 count here to Sano, and got him swinging in the dirt. So 4 batters, 4 strikeouts here to start the game. Exactly how you want to dial it up. He's got Mike Yastrzemski batting here, the grandson of the great Carl Yastrzemski. And he hits this little dinker right here, man. He just barely got a check swing on it. Chipper's able to make the play there at third for me and get him out. Yeah, I picked up the Chipper Jones card again, too. So I had the little experiment on yesterday's stream with the Babe Ruth card since I was using zone, and I thought, well, I'll give it a try and get that strikeout there. And I couldn't hit with Babe, man. I don't know what was going on. I just can't seem to get even a single or anything with him, which just seems crazy. But Griffey, well hit ball, lined out. So I ended up picking up the Chipper Jones card, and glad I did, man. Glad I did. He did pretty good in this game. So Lindor steps up here, 1-1 count, and Lindor gets a base hit up the middle on the ground ball. So we got a runner on first and 1 gone. Chipper's going to step to the plate here for me. Batting .415 with Chipper, so doing pretty well with him. Send the runner in motion, and Chipper hits one right down the line, man. Perfect shot right down the line. We're able to move the runner over to third because he was in motion there, so it worked out pretty well. Send Chipper running there to steal second base. He gets in there safe. So now we got 2 men in scoring position with the 1 out here, and Pudge at the plate. 0-2 count to Pudge. Pudge hits a pop-up. I didn't know, man. I didn't know if this was going to be deep enough or not, but I'm sending him. He's got to make a perfect throw. And he does not make a perfect throw. So I ended up getting in there with, it was right to the plate, but it was on the right side of the plate. So he wasn't able to make the tag. Worked out. So 2-0 lead here. I got Nolan at the plate with 2 gone in the inning. Wasn't expecting much here. He ends up grounding out to short. So at least we got another run. So 2 innings, 2-0. Moving on to the top of the third here. Austin Meadows at the plate for him. The cards this guy has, as far as some of the gold cards, are not bad, and the silvers really aren't that bad either. But he's new to the game, man. Clearly, at least a Diamond Dynasty, it looks like, in ranked seasons because of the record and the fact that he's a bronze here in February. So he goes to try to swipe the bag here with his first runner he gets on, and he does, man. He gets in there safely. So he takes second base on me. 2-2 count. Get him swinging in the dirt. I see that runner take off towards third, though. I'm going to throw it back to second. And now we got him in the rundown. Probably made too many throws, but there we go. We get the tag and get him out. This guy made some base running gaffes, too, man. I do it, too. I get too aggressive on the base paths, but yeah, you got to slow down sometimes. So then we get the 0-2 count right here, and he pops it up to Robbie Alomar for the final out. So 2-0, going to the bottom of the third inning right here. Got Ichiro leading off for me. And Ichiro hits this little dinker, and then he bobbles and make it to first base. And the crazy one about this is I guess the scorer's decision got changed because it says E4 at the top of the screen, but next time I come to bat with Ichiro, it says he's 2 for 2. So I guess they gave him a hit on it. So I got Andruw Jones stepping to the plate right here. The guy is so worried about me stealing. I'm not taking the step from first, man, and he just keeps throwing it over there. I'm like, come on, dude, just throw the pitch. Like, yeah, I'm probably gonna steal, but you're probably not gonna pick me off. I mean, it's possible, but I'm not. I wasn't taking the step, so whatever. Here he goes again. 1-0 count. He's so focused on that base runner though right now. Andruw gets a base hit right there through the left side through the hole, so not too bad. So I say his swing feels heavy, but the first couple at bats I've been out in front of the pitches that I've hit with him. So now we dial up the double steal. I might be able to get into third and take third with Ichiro, and Andruw goes ahead and takes second. We get the pop up here, but it's going to be kind of shallow, so he had that running momentum. I didn't want to send the runner. I thought he might be out. We'll just try it again here with Pujols. I swear Pujols gets a couple of the cheapest hits I've ever seen in this game, in this particular game here. So 1-0 count here to Albert. And he hits this little dinker right here. The run's going to score, and Albert Pujols at 58 speed with plantar fasciitis in the feet makes it to first base. And then Griffey steps up here, hits one out into center field. Be able to tag up on this one. Score the other run. So stretch it out to a 4-0 lead now. Looking pretty good so far. Got Lindor stepping to the plate here with 2 gone in the inning. And he rips one, just a frozen rope, man, right to the left fielder. Can't do much about that. So it makes the final out right there. We'll have Chipper leading off the inning in the bottom of the 4th. All right, so 4-0 here. Nolan's only 37 pitches in. At this point in the game, I'm already thinking, just because of the way the guy's hitting, we get the first out there, a line out to Chipper. I'm already thinking about a complete game and trying to save the bullpen. You know, these are things that you want to think about as you get through a game and you start noticing the tendencies and how it's going. Strike 3 right there, swinging. And, you know, the pitch count's down. I mean, no one can throw 130, 140 pitches in a game, so that's awesome too. But, you know, if you can save the bullpen in an instance like this, obviously rest them. So we get strike 3 right there as well. So through the 4th, we go to the bottom of the 4th inning. Here's Chipper batting. I swung at a high pitch and kind of chased it here. Chipper ends up popping it up over the right side. So the pitch that I seem to be having the most problem with hitting with zone so far is the high pitch. And we noticed that. Oh my God, but Pudge. Look at Pudge. Pudge slobber knocks this thing. I thought it was going to get out, but he ends up getting a double off the wall. That thing was just, laser beam shot. But yeah, the high pitch is the one that I seem to be having the most issues with so far. And hopefully, I don't know if it's a possibility. Here we go. We're going to advance to 3rd here. Hopefully, there is something in the options maybe for 20 that has sensitivity options for the PCI and movement of it. That would be nice. Nolan hits the little ground ball out there to first base, but the run's able to come in and score, so make it 5-0. We're stretching that lead. Ichiro steps up here. And it's the little line drive that doesn't quite get over the shortstop's head right there, so he gets the that final out of that inning. So Andruw Jones will be leading off the next inning. So yeah, I've got to work on moving that PCI up there a little bit, and I'm not going to assume that there's going to be a sensitivity adjustment for it. It's something that I wish they'd add to the game though, because we were talking about it on the stream the other day. It would make a lot of sense, you know. You get, you know, for like first-person shooter games, okay, you get vertical and horizontal sensitivity adjustments that you can do with your controllers, and you know, it's really what you're doing with the left joystick. So why can't you have a sensitivity adjustment? You know, I think it's something that should be talked about more and would make a lot of sense. All right, so he goes to try to steal here. I end up throwing it back to first and getting him out through that high fastball. I kind of expected it, that he was going to try to steal. So 1-2 count right here. And we get Rizzo there swinging, chasing that change up on the outside part of the plate. So head to the bottom of the 5th. Like I said, Andruw Jones leading off the inning. And I want you guys to know, I know it may sound weird that I'm saying Andruw and not Andrew, all right? But I can 100% guarantee you his name is actually Andruw Jones and not Andruw Jones. It's always, I don't know, it was always a pet peeve of mine. My stepdad actually worked for the Braves and brought Andruw and Chipper up from the minor leagues to the major league club, and knew Andruw quite well. So I'd ask him one day, I was like, is it Andrew or Andrew? It is 100% Andruw Jones, not Andruw Jones. All right, so he gets out there on that first out, and then Robbie Alomar is going to pop it up here as well. Make the second out. Oh my God, and then Pujols. Here comes cheap hit number 2 on the 0-1 count. This little ground ball that somehow his player didn't lock into, and it makes it through for a base hit. I'm like, wow, a guy with this much power and I'm getting the cheapest possible hits I think I could have got in this game, but it's the game, man. I don't know. Griffey hits one pretty well out here to center field, but it's going to get caught by the center fielder for the final out. So the first inning I didn't score a run in is the 5th. But luckily we still got that 5-0 lead, so not too terribly bad. On to the 6th. And he gets another base hit here into right field. I don't think I gave up anything other than a single in this game. I think like 4 singles, 4 hits. So, not too terribly bad. I mean, nobody gets any extra bases at Polo grounds. You're doing something right. And I know the guy didn't have the best cards. I got to give this guy credit for sticking in this game, though, and not quitting. He might be still on the XP reward path and just trying to get XP. So he goes ahead and tries to steal right here. And I had him hosed, so he gets in the rundown. He wouldn't let me throw it. He ends up like glitching back and then throw it to second. Make the tag here and get him out. Another base running gaff. But yeah, I got to give this guy credit, man, for sticking in the game. It's something that, you know, players with this kind of record and these kind of cards getting beat like this, they probably would have quit. A lot of them would have. So props to him for staying in. So he made the adjustment there, going to the bench and bringing in Altuve. So he had to go to the bullpen here. He walks Francisco Lindor on 4 pitches, I believe it was, or maybe 5 pitches. Chipper Jones steps up here, batting from the left side, and absolutely puts a charge into that one. Man, I guess as Quash would say, I'm not trying to steal your catchphrase, I swear, but he put both cheeks into that one. So that was a nice shot, man. And Pudge pops it up here. We do have the 7-0 lead now here after the 2-run homer from Chipper. Nolan steps to the plate here with 1 gone. And I thought this might fall, but that Hanley Ramirez has got some range, man. Yeah, that Hanley card, he robbed Ichiro of kind of a weak little line drive a couple innings ago as well. So now Ichiro steps up here and hits one to center field. Not too terribly bad. Nice line shot, but it's going to be right to him for the final out. So we're going to move on here to the 7th inning. 7-0 now. 1-1 count. Ricky Henderson pops it up to Alomar for an easy out, number 1. There's Hanley Ramirez on an 0-2 count. Still looking good on that pitch count right there. It's a little weak ground ball here to Chipper at third. Make the play and get him out. But yeah, that pitch count's looking great. So I'm definitely, with a 7-0 lead, definitely not going to the bullpen here in this game, man. We're just gonna let Nolan pitch it. Unless, God forbid, the ultimate collapse happens. And then he's going to get this line out here to right field for the final out of the 7th. So that was a pretty quick inning right there. Holding him to 3 hits so far. Andruw steps up right here, leading off the inning again. And pops it straight up to the catcher. So that was on me for PCI placement, 100%. So, you know, he's hit a couple balls good. He got 1 base hit. Not the best debut in the world for that card, but we'll keep using him in the Forever event a little bit longer and see how it goes. Robbie Alomar hits a ground ball here and gets out for out number 2. Pujols steps to the plate. This ball is ripped, but another crazy animation thing happens here with Pujols at the plate. He gets the bad hop, goes into center field. He gets the single out of it. Oh, man. If I was this guy, I'd be hating on Albert Pujols so bad right now. And then Lindor hits this one off the wall right here. So a nice shot right there. He had walked Griffey and put 2 runners on base, so that's what had happened there. We get another run. It's 8-0. I'm thinking, oh, man, he's going to quit. Please don't quit. I just want to finish the game. Maybe I can get another at-bat with Andruw was kind of the thinking. No, he just brings in another pitcher here. And Chipper hits one that if he could have got a base hit, we probably would have had the mercy rule right there and scored both runs. But grounds out to second base on a hard hit ball. So couldn't quite do it. 8-0 though. We're heading to the top of the 8th. 0-2 count. And get him swinging for strike 3. It's got Yastrzemski batting here. Full count to Mike. And it's a little ground ball here to third base to Chipper Jones. Throw it across the diamond and make the play for out number 2 here in the 8th inning. Looking pretty good right now. And And then we get the little weak grounder here to the shortstop, man, to Lindor. And Lindor makes the play for the final out of the 8th. It was a real quick 8th. So we're moving on to the bottom of the 8th inning here. My hopefully final at bat. Pudge steps up and pops it up to right field. I was a little bit late on that one. So 1 gone here in the inning. Got the pitcher spot up next and Nolan Ryan. But obviously, like I said, we're going to leave him in. 8-0 lead. He's finishing this one off. 0-1 count to Nolan. And look at that. Nolan gets a line drive shot. Now, I got to say, I know he's throwing the ball down the middle of the pitcher because it's the pitcher. But a smaller PCI. It was good, man. I got a nice line drive opposite field right there. So I was pleased with that. Ichiro comes up here and hits a fly ball to center field. It's going to be out number 2, but we are going to get another at bat here with Andruw Jones. So that works out pretty good. 1 for 4 with a single, a stolen base, and a run scored here in the game for Andruw. First pitch was the pitch I absolutely should have hammered with him right there. And I was just very late on it. I don't know what, the guy must have been thrown down to second thinking I was stealing, but I wasn't because it's my pitcher. And Andruw hits this one really well. I thought it might get down. Another line out city, man. He gets over there and makes the play. So 1 for 5 for Andruw Jones in the debut game with him. However, 2 of the balls that he hit that he got out on were hard hit line drives. So I'm not going to be too mad about that. I think he shows promise. It might be just a card that I need to get used to the swing with. I didn't really use the other card, his other diamond card earlier in the year. So it's not a swing in the game that I'm used to, being that he's a new legend in 19. So I'll get the 1 out there, and then he gets a base hit here with Tucker Barnhart into right center. So 1 gone, 1 out here in the top of the 9th. He's going to bring in Joey Votto here to hit. Votto on the sinker here on the first pitch. It's a line drive right into left field to Griffey. Griffey makes the play. Look at that cannon. Throwing it back to first. All right, so we got 2 gone in the inning. Full count right here. He brought in a pinch hitter. And, yeah, it worked out, man. He pops up in foul territory for the final out. Chipper catches it. Takes it in. And we pick up the victory. Nolan, of course, gets player of the game in this one. 4 hits allowed, 11 Ks, complete game shutout. So an awesome showing there for Nolan Ryan. And but yeah, it was not too bad, man. Chipper was 2 for 4, Ichiro 2 for 5, Lindor 2 for 3, Pujols was 3 for 4. We had that absolute bomb blast with Chipper Jones earlier in the game for the 2-run shot. That was nice. So we'll look here, and like I said, Andruw was 1 for 5 with a run scored and only the 1 hit. So not too great of a game for him, but he did hit a couple of those balls pretty well. So not going to be too worried about it. I'll be using him here in the Forever event on some streams later in the week and over the weekend also, and just trying to get a little bit more used to his swing, in all honesty. But I think that should be, that's one of those things that just kind of comes with time. So. But not a bad debut there for ranked seasons and zone hitting. I think that was pretty good. I know the opponent wasn't top tier or nothing, but let's take a look at this Andruw Jones card one last time. 91-93 on the contact, 106-107 on the power, 93 on the vision, 107 plate discipline, 89 clutch. He's got 98 fielding, so a guaranteed diamond at all of his secondary positions as well. 87 arm strength, 86 arm accuracy, 99 reaction, which is just great. And 82 speed with 65 steal and 65 base running aggression, so he can swipe some bags. As he showed, he took second on that double steal earlier in this game. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you guys enjoyed the Andruw Jones debut. Hope you guys enjoyed Polo Grounds, because I love Polo Grounds. It's great. And then I hope you guys enjoyed the zone hitting debut in ranked seasons. I think it went pretty well. So I think I've won 22 out of 28 games. Since I started using Zone a couple days ago. This is just day 3 of the experiment, and I think that's a pretty good showing so far. So hopefully we can keep getting better and better and just build upon it. But you guys do me a favor, as always, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, subscribe, and we will catch you guys on the next video. The next video coming tomorrow is going to be the top 5 players at each position throughout the entire game. including starting pitchers. For relief pitchers, I'm going to include 7 because you get 7 in your bullpen. So, but we're going to go over the top 5 players, in my opinion, throughout the game at each position, since all the cards have been released at this point now. So, but we'll look forward to that one tomorrow, and we will catch you guys on the next one. Thanks.